So it's that time already. We have another Tableau Fringe Festival session. With us now is Silva and he's going to be sharing visualization of interest, sharing insight with customers. Silva is a Senior Manager of Business Intelligence at CommSec in Sydney, responsible for the development and execution of data analytics and business intelligence strategy. He's also the product owner of data analytics projects, where he leads the creation of CommSec's first customer-centric data layer. He champions data democratisation and self-service analytics. It's super easy to get focused on the internal demands of stakeholders, but what if you could share that insight with customers too? You'll learn in this session how a weekly Viz report is now shared externally on CommSec's public website and the future plans to automate it. So thanks very much, Silva, for joining us, and you can take it away.
Thank you, Fee. Thanks for the introductions. Let me just share my screens while I'm doing that. And I just want to thank you for inviting me to this festival and also for organizing all of this. I know a virtual event is not an easy thing to do, particularly when you have to deal with multiple time zones. I think you and Emily has done an awesome job. So well done. Let's see whether it still works. Let's have a look. Right, let's share screen. Just 1 second. Just 1 second, guys. Just picking the right screen to share.
No problem.
Yes, we have a few here. Okay. Can you all see my screen?
It's partially grey at the moment. I can only see a couple of inches to the right. Yeah, there we go.
Yep, all right. Okay, I think I don't have to go through this again. You've done a good job there introducing me, Fee. So this is what I'm going to share with you today. I'll start by introducing CommSec, the company. Then I'll share with you our data and Tableau journey, as well as what type of stakeholder my team serve. Then we look at our dashboard, and thankfully, not all of them, as we have a few here. I will walk you through one of the dashboard that proven to be a hit, not just with our internal stakeholders, but also our external customers. And finally, I will share with you the step that we had taken in transforming our Viz to accommodate our digital assets. So let's start. I'm proud to say that I work for Commonwealth Security Limited, also known as CommSec, here in Sydney, Australia. It is a vibrant customer-centric organization with a great culture. It's also a market-leading innovative company, as we like to push the boundary to better serve our customer need. It started in 1995 as the first online stockbroker in Australia. Now it is the largest online stockbroker, commanding 50% market shares. Having such a dominant market share is unique in a highly saturated industry. It is a competitive advantage which allows us to do things our competitors can do. We've also have been awarded Money Magazine Best Feature Packed Online Stockbroker for 10 years running. We offer a wide range of product for all type of investors and stock traders. Our mission is helping Australians invest online with confidence. So that's a bit of the company, and let me just share with you how my team sits. My team sits in customer analytics, and we mainly serve internal customers and stakeholders, spanning across various functions in the business, from strategy, product, marketing, right through to leadership teams. We help these teams to better understand our customer by providing them insightful insight. So here in CommSec, we take our data analytics seriously. And 4 years ago, we embarked on the journey to enhance our data analytic capabilities. On the first year, we focused on getting the data foundations right and created a customer-centric business access layer. And our dashboards is pretty much product oriented back then. And on the second year, we enriched our business access layer by putting more data, and particularly we introduced digital data into our access layer. And the dashboard now have additional data and move toward more channel performance. And on the third year, which is last year, the team was understanding our customer better with voice of the customer and next best actions. This year, our fourth year, we are on our journey to migrate our data to the cloud, which is an exciting things. We are so looking forward to unlock those capabilities that only cloud platform can provide us. And also, we are focused on self-service analytics, leveraging Alteryx. And in terms of dashboarding, we are moving toward what we can do for our customer, what sort of insight that can help our customer. So the dashboard that I'm going to share with you later on is that. So that's a bit of the intro about the company and also our missions and the teams that I lead. So hopefully it provides you a bit of context of what type of dashboard and what type of insight that we do here, and also give you a window to the dashboard that I'm going to walk you through shortly. So we have a few dashboards here in circulations. They vary in terms of complexity, functions, and purpose. And today I will share with you the most traded stock that we created for our customer, well, at least with our customer in mind. Even though it started internally for our stakeholders, but when we build this dashboard, we have our end customer in mind. Here in CommSec, we follow a very straightforward principle in designing and building dashboard. The three principles that we always follow is: one, to have a clear goal, clean designs, and digestible insight. So what I mean by clear goal is we know what the dashboard is for, or the viz in the dashboard is for. So every single viz in the dashboard has a purpose. A clean designs meaning it's easy to follow visualizations where actionable insights bubble up to viewers effortlessly. As for the most traded stock dashboards, the clear goal is to help customer or potential customer who are looking for inspirations, ideas, or insight in share markets. Because we believe knowing what other investors are trading may give them a useful insight into companies and industry sectors to research. It may help in spotting opportunities, and in the case of new investors, is to help them consider where to start. So in other words, we want to help Australians invest online with confidence. The clean design that we follow is pretty straightforward too, like straightforward, easy to follow visualizations, and this particular dashboard, what we call is BAM and bars. And the digestible insight is what stock and industry sector other investors bought and sold. So in summary, this dashboard aims to help Australians invest online with confidence, leveraging straightforward, easy to follow visualizations about what stock and sectors other investors bought and sold. So let's look at the dashboard. Oh, by the way, I have purposely masked all sensitive data on the dashboard, so you will see a few hashes on the visualizations and tooltips, and this is just the image. But let's just go to the real to Tableau. So go to Tableau, share screen. Can you see the Tableau dashboard?
Not yet. I just see it could be that my internet's a little slow. I've just seen a little sliver down the screen. Maybe, yeah, no, maybe try sharing it again. It seems to be.
Okay, let me just do that again.
Yeah.
Yep. For that?
Yes.
All right. So this is a dashboard. As mentioned, it's a very simple and clean dashboard. There's not so much complicated stuff in it. It's split into two sections. The top sections consists of the top most traded stock by volume and their movement in the last 12 weeks. These sections here, it's pretty much set to top 10. And the second half of sections is where we have parameters, filters, and filters. So you can change that. So let me walk you through the first sections, which is top one. So here we have bar charts of the trends, the movements of the top 10 stock. So we have here the rank of the stock and the latest week that we have, which is last week in this case, and the name of the stock. And this one here is the week on week movements. So, and this one, the signs of up and down. So the way you read it, so Telstra, for instance, this stock here is ranked number 1 last week, but it was up 3 positions from the week before. So if you can see here, the rank prior week is rank 4 here. And the tooltips also allow you to see what is the week prior that as well. So this is the week before that, again, is rank number 2. So we have that here at the top. And the second half of the dashboard where there's a bit of dynamic available. So you can change this to whatever top that you want, and change accordingly. And you can change it to rank by volume. So this 3-bar chart is split by a combined volume of buy and sell, and this is top most traded buy stock by volume, and this is top most traded sell stock by volume. So in these sections, you have the split between the percentage of the buy and sell, and when you hover over it, the tooltips show display further information, but also, as you can see at the top left there, the trends of that particular stock as well, a longer period of time. So I purposely has all those information, as you can see there, but you can see our internal stakeholder can see the volume of that stock, how much value has been traded, and the revenue, which is the brokerage that has been generated from that stock, but also how many people trade that stock. And this percentage is a reference to the overall volume or value that we have here in CommSec. And then on the second 2 charts here, we have a color scheme that split the stock into their industry sector. So here, the legends here. So Telstra is actually telecommunications, and so on and so forth. And we have a label here, which I again hash is at this particular selection is by volume. So you have the volume of the stock traded label on the charts, and obviously here you can change the period to wherever you want to. So it's very, very straightforward. Yep, and you can change that. And there, this is just the dashboard. As like I mentioned, it's very, very straightforward. But what we find out with dashboarding, as I mentioned earlier, we have a lot of dashboard here. The one that resonating well with our stakeholders is the simple and easy to follow. That's why we always emphasize clean designs and clear goal, but digestible insight that are very easy to uncover and actionable. Now let's look at how this dashboard and this data has been used into different platforms. And In our case, this visualization and data actually available now on our public site, which is available for all people, and for our customer only site, which is our private site. I have to jump back into my slide again, Fee, just 1 second.
No problem.
One moment.
Maybe try it again, because I've personally got the Tableau dashboard sitting up, and then I can see it flash your screen flashing behind. So you might want to stop sharing and go back to PowerPoint.
All right. Just 1 second. Yep, can you see it now?
No, I can still see your Tableau visualization.
Okay. How about this?
I can see the website now.
Right. Yeah. So that data and visualizations, it's now available on our private as well as public site. What I mean by public site is the site that everybody can see. So you don't have to be a CommSec customer to actually see this page. So when it landed on our website, it's actually being transformed to just a table, a very simple table where you have the top 10 rank here and security name and the percentage of bought and sold. And we also provide this one here as drop down where you can further look at the rest of the top 20 here from the next 10 basically. It's a very simple table for everyone to see, not just a CommSec customer. And then we also provide this information for our customer only. The look and feel is slightly different. Let me just go there. So here we provided a bit of contents on the top Australian shares, where you have some research provided by our media and research team, and this pie chart here, just to give you a reference point of the volume of that top 5. So we don't want to mislead customer when we rank Telstra as the top traded shares, but it's not 80% people buying that, but rather only 10%. In this case, actually volume as compared to our overall. And then the bottom bit here is where the dashboard is being shown. At this moment, it's all image, so it's pretty secure in terms of data sensitivity. So as you don't have any functionality available, it's just a picture. One thing that also done is this link here. So all these top 5 you can actually click, which bring you to our order pad. So this is where you can actually actions whether you want to buy or sell that stock. So obviously you can only sell if you hold the stock in your portfolio, and this is our order pad. Yeah, so it's really good for our customer, because not only they can have that information in terms of what other investors are trading, but also they can action it straight away. If they want to buy the stock, it's basically a click away. Yeah. I shouldn't have to move to different applications. It's not flowing at the moment. And now I have to jump back onto my slide.
No problem, take your time.
Yeah. Okay. share slide. So, yep. So as you can see, there's a bit of transformation required when you share your visualizations and insight on the different platform. So in our case, we have made some changes for the public as well as the private side. The reason being is because we want to make sure that we don't have any confidential information or sensitive data exposed on our website. So we have to make sure we look all those things very, very carefully. And in our case, it's okay at the moment because it's all just image, and the number is basically at the aggregated level. So it's very, very secure in our case. But also we have to make changes to align with our brand guidelines. We have to make sure the visualizations, the text, the fonts, it's consistent with our brand guideline. So that's what happened. That's what we did there. And the next step for us is we are investigating Google Forms to fully automate the process of updating the feeds on our websites. So we are still looking into that, and we are working with risk and compliance to make sure that it's all okay as well in terms of data that we're going to put out there. Because now not only just it's visualizations, but also there is a data behind it. So yeah, that's our next step. And that's pretty much what I have today for you. And I think I have about 8 minutes, is it, to take your questions?
Fine. So interestingly enough, that came through on the Q&A from Michael Perello. He was asking whether or not you're looking to use Tableau Public for external visualizations. Is that why you're looking to do the full automation with Google Forms?
That's right. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. We want to somehow publish the visualizations in Tableau Public and use Google Forms to embed the feeds on our website. Yes. Thanks, Michael.
Fantastic. There's a lot of chitter chatter going on, both in the panelist view and in the public view, about the pie chart that was shown on I think the private side.
I saw that.
Do you think
that?
Do you think that?
We do make some changes on that pie chart actually. The team's actually working on changing that pie chart. The idea about the pie chart is just to give them a reference point, because with stock markets, we have certain rules that we have to follow, and we don't want to lead the markets. What I mean by that is we don't want to give people a misinformation. When we rank the top 5, it is not everybody's buying it. It's only a subset of a customer buying it, and that's basically that. It's a quick reference check to the stock that we have. Yeah, we won't buy. We have a good pie here, by the way, in the office. I had a few years there when we have a team update.
That's fantastic. You did such a great job at your presentation. We've got a question here. Are you hiring?
Well, we're always open for hiring.
I'd like to say maybe not at the moment. But we'll see. Yeah. Always interested in hearing about great resources anyway.
Yeah. Yep. Anyone else?
No? I think you're done for today. Thank you so much. That was a great job, Silva.
Thank you very much. Thanks, Yufi. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the festival.
Thank you.